Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. So class, in this session daily we are doing the question and answer series which will really help you to crack the paper in single and the first attempt. So let's start with our session. Okay, this is a warrior batch warrior session. So now the principle is basically what exactly the fact of the case. Okay, so here we have a minor is a person who is below the age of 18 year. Is that okay? However, where a guardian administer the minor property, the age of majority is 21 year. It means basically the age of the minor is 18 year, but if we talk about if the minor is staying with a guardian, the age will be 21 years. So you have to see the fact very carefully while doing anything, okay, while doing any question. So a minor is not permitted by law to enter into the contract because we have already done in section 10 of the Indian Contract Act that, see, in Indian Contract Act, if we talk about the competency of the party, so competency is basically the person should be plus 18, sound mind, and not disqualified by law. Is that okay? Hence, where minor enter into contract with a major person, the contract is not enforceable. Okay, this effectively means neither minor nor other party can make any claim on the basis of contract, because see, there is a one word I would just like to highlight. The first is void agreement and the second is void contract. Okay, so there is a basic difference between void agreement and void contract. I think you people know this formula. If offer will be accepted, it is equal to promise. Promise in legal term, in consideration, it is a call agreement. In agreement, when law will enforce, agreement plus law enforceability is equal to contract. So this is the basic definition term contract. So if we talk about the void agreement, so class, void agreement means from the initial stage it is void. So void agreement is also known as void ab initio. Okay, void agreement is always void ab initio. But if we talk about the void contract now, so void contract from the initial stage it is void, it is valid. Okay, but later on it is void. This is exact the void contract, a very simple definition. Is that okay? So now you can see here the contract with minor, if other party hand over any money and confer any other benefit on the minor, the same shall will not recoverable from the minor unless the other party was deceived by the minor. It means if other party will show that the minor have deceived me, so in that case if he will prove, he can easily take the money. Otherwise the person, once he given the money to the minor, he cannot take back money from the minor. Because a very famous case, I hope so this definition is very clear to all of you. A very famous case for this one is Mohari BV versus Dharmodash Ghosh case. So in Mohari Bibi versus Dharmodash Ghosh case, a very simple definition, a very landmark decision that's come in this case, that if any agreement is done by the minor, that agreement will be void ab initio. So that is a landmark decision, and in every session of your exam, question from this case always comes. So that's why you have to understand, you have to go through this case study as a case study and paragraph based questions, because paragraph based question also come from this particular case. So this is important. Done, class? Done? Okay. So now, class, you have to see the fact that is written here. Okay. See the fact that is written here. Cool. Animesh convinced Kumud, a girl aged 18, that she would sell her land to him. Kumud's mother Parniti is her guardian. Okay. Nonetheless, Kumud, without the permission of Pariniti, sell the land to Animesh for total sum of 50 lakhs. So basically, the contract is between Animesh and Kumud. Okay, Kumud is 18-year, but the guardian is there, so that's why she is a minor. Okay, so Kumud, without information of her mother, she just sell land to Animesh, and Animesh gave 50 lakh rupees to the Kumud by hiding the age. Okay. Now, in this case, when mother get to know, Parniti challenged this transaction, claiming that Kumud is minor, hence possession of the land not given to Animesh. So, thus, the Animesh is in very difficult situation and no idea how to recover the money from Kumud. That's a fact, class. That's a fact. Cool. Done, class. So now let's start with one by one question that is very much important. Okay. Number one question on the screen is that why is Pariniti, that is the mother of Kumud, is in challenging the same transaction? Why she is justified? Yes, class. Why she is justified in challenging the sale transaction? Tell me, class. Yes, class. Why she is justified? She is right in challenging the sale transaction. So, as you can easily see here, the Parniti is justified in challenging the sale transaction because here Kumud is 18-year-old and she will be treated as minor as Parniti is the guardian. So this B will be the right answer for this question. A very simple sentence. Is that okay? Animesh can be allowed to recover the money only if he can show that he was deceived by Kumud, who is misrepresented her age. He honestly believed that Kumud was empowered under the law to sell the land, and he was an honest person who have paid the full price of the land to the Kumud. So what exactly the right answer for this question? So class, this is very simple. So in this case, Animesh can be allowed to recover money only he can show that he was deceived by Kumud, who is represented her age, and he honestly believed that Kumud was empowered. So this B will be the right answer for this question. That is a very simple question. Okay. Now class, who are competent to contract? That's a simple. Who are competent to contract? Competent is basically that capable to understand what is right, what is wrong. That is called competent to contract. Okay. The first is every person is competent to contract who is the age of majority according to the law which he is subject, and who is sound mind, not disqualified from contracting by any law to which he is subject. Every person is competent to contract who is of any age and who is of sound mind, not disqualified from contracting by any law. Every person is competent to contract who is the age of majority according to the law which he is subject. And every person is competent to contract who is the age of majority according to this. So what exactly? So guys, that's why I always used to say in Indian Contract Act, the Section 10 is known as the backbone of Indian Contract Act. So this is very much important. Now tell me the exact answer. Who are competent to contract? So here class, competent to contract is basically, okay, that is, see, in the last one, age of majority is only written and who is sound mind. One thing is missing here. So see, competent to contract is the age of majority is written here. Okay, what is written? The age of majority is written here. That's it. That is an incomplete sentence. Third B, any age. This is wrong because the person should be above 18. Okay, it should not any age. So that's why the right answer is A will be the right answer, that every person is competent to contract who is the age of majority and sound mind and not disqualified below. So this is the right answer. Okay, cool. Next. What is sound mind for the purpose of contracting class? Yes. What is sound mind? Tell me. Yes, class. Sound mind. So here the sound mind is the purpose of making at the time when he makes capable of understanding, forming a rational judgment. B, capable of understanding. C, capable of understanding, forming a rational judgment. D, sound mind for the purpose at any time when he is capable of understanding and forming a rational judgment. This sentence is wrong. Okay, at the time when he makes it capable of understanding. So this B is the right answer for this question. Cool. B is the right answer. Then now, what agreement or contract? Tell me. Just remember the formula. Offer plus acceptance is equal to promise. Promise when consideration will be attached, that is called agreement. In agreement, when law will enforce, that is equal to contract. So this is the basic definition of the term contract. Is that okay? So all agreement or contract, if they are made with the free consent of party, lawful consideration, lawful object, not declared to be void. In this one, free consent is there, lawful consideration, lawful object, not void. In this one, lawful consideration, competent to party, lawful object, not declared to be void. All agreement or contract, if they are made by the free consent of party for any object, not declared to be void. So these are the important ones. Before answering any question, you have to just first of all read all the statements, because all statements are very much important. Okay, you have to read all the statement. So here the right answer is that is this. Okay, A will be the right answer, because that exactly what written in section 10 of the Indian Contract Act. Is that okay? So guys, that's all for today's. So if you are new in this session, do not forget to enroll in this. First of all, scan this coupon code. Okay, by scanning you can please come in the Telegram. So in the Telegram, okay, we have a daily, I just send the YT session in YouTube, and you can ask question 24 into 7 in my channel of Telegram. Okay. Then class, we have a English medium batch, that is ACE batch. Okay. And this is our recorded session. So if you are comfortable in paid class, you can take the paid class, or if you are comfortable in the video course, you can take the video course. It's totally depend upon you. If you just enroll in the paid class, you will get the live classes, recorded session, PDF, mock paper. Okay. And in video course, you will get basically the recorded session of all the compulsory paper. Okay, so you can enroll in English or in bilingual language. Then we have a separate mock paper of compulsory paper and your elective also. Okay, then we have CIB ebooks. We have a compulsory book. If you want to enroll in any batch now, either you can apply the coupon code Y391, and this is our phone number. So it's a 0804639, okay, 5878. So this is my phone number. If you just call on this number, how to purchase the batches, you can just easily get through this particular number. So do not forget to dial this number. Okay, then we have a CIB Mahapack also. In CIB Mahapack, we have a English as well as bilingual, all the foundation classes. You will also see the crash course revision batch of elective paper in CIB ka Mahapack. Okay, so for Mahapack also, same coupon code you have to apply. So guys, if you want to enroll, this is our Adda 24/7 official website. Click on all courses JAIIB CAIIB. This is CAIIB December 2024. So this is your single batch, ACE batch. And I think the one single batch is also sufficient if you really want to crack this paper. Okay, so click on ACE batch. Click on buy now. Apply coupon code Y. It's a 391. Apply. You can see the discount is 79% discount is there in this batch. Okay, so 79, and if you want 1% more discount, enroll by download the Adda app through mobile. Through mobile, if you purchase, you will get 80% of discount in the ACE batch. Okay, so this is important. Okay, we have a CAB Mahapack also. Click on buy now. Coupon code Y391. Click on apply. Okay, discount is 79% discount in CIB